Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I'm just going to do a quick Immortal Codex video showcasing my free-to-play account, the Epic Challenge account, and the reality of doing Immortal Codex very early game. This is the reality.
The finest blood for the most untainted soul.
And yeah, I'm here with no face. I just am sitting in the dark trying this out, and I figured I will record what I do and just decide if I'm going to share it or not. I'm like, you know what? Yes, let's share it. Let's share the reality. Are we going to get triple S? No, we're definitely not. Are we even going to get an A? Probably not. So let's talk about the realities of doing Immortal Codex and showcasing how to position your teams, even showcasing the beginning stages, and then what to do for the end ones, and comparing putting your people in front of the wall and behind the wall for the Conqueror boss phase. So let's roll that footage. Alright, so let's go ahead in here. Immortal Codex. I think I'm on like day 15 or 16 of this free-to-play account. We have to grind and yeah, push forward. Let's see how we can do. So I'm going to be using the stuff that I know we need for this boss. Let's go back. Yeah. So they do start you off with letting you use a little bit of a different setup. It's slightly different than this one, but the basis is, well, obvious. It's all about fighters. And of course I can't use the legendary ones. We can use Wrath. And yeah, literally that's about it. I wish I had Abomination. He's amazing for this Conqueror boss, but unfortunately I don't. So this will be a fun little trial to see what I could actually do on a very early game account. I'm level 40 and we are day 16 of this account, just starting. Trying to grind for the littlest of things in the background. It's quite funny actually. I've been trying to promote my Evelyn. She's terrible right now. At such a low level, or low promotions as well. She's just not surviving, but I've been trying not to farm insignias because at the time of this right now, well, let's just say we kind of know the situation there. Promotion rate should have been updated, and there was nothing regarding the update. No news. We're waiting for that to be better, so I don't want to farm it and waste my energy until it's better. So there's no platforms, so we're going to be working with, luckily I have a wonderful fighter in Estrid. I also have Wrath as well. We'll use Demos. We will use Estrid. We'll use whatever we can. So for Artifact, I have all these Keen Wisdoms, and that's about it. So I'm going to try to throw whatever I can on my best people, but it's only so good. Yeah, there's really not much I can do here. Oh boy, Ain, I don't know. Is he going to get some gear? Maybe. Maybe I just lazy level him up. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Poor Ain, he's going to get used because I need him. Even Borat might need to get used. It's him as super old gear. I'm just letting it quick select these because it's really not like I have sets to begin with, unfortunately. Although Rex can do some surprising damage, actually. He was kind of fun, but I'm not going to level him up super high. Alright, stage 1, Conqueror. Let's go in with whoever the hell I got. Oh boy, do I want to use Wrath? Wrath is going to, he's going to give us the best bonus we can. Attack speed. I really wish I had Abomination, but I don't. Estrid is going to be our main DPS. And then we're also going to bring in Deimos. Where is he? Here. And other than that, it's really just my defenders, even though they are, again, defenders. It's kind of sad. I could use maybe Mariel instead of Borat down here because he's not going to do much anyway. Maybe I do that. At least Mariel can bring some heals and keep people alive a little longer when we start getting overrun. I don't know what I'm going to do for layout, though. This is all going to be super interesting. But yeah, this is going to be the team that I try to roll with. So I'll try to put, ideally I'd want to put Estrid behind so she's protected. This is nice because you can see that it gives you slots to, put fighters from the side so they don't actually get attacked. Like you can see here, I can do that. So they're, just kind of attacking. This one is super easy to where you can kind of bottleneck everything. And then aim. See, the two people that have multiple longer reach can go behind and hit. And the other fighters can just hit what's in front of them and everything's covered. And then I'm literally just going to throw auto ultimates on for this because the stage should be pretty easy. So let's continue through this. I don't really... If I put anything here, we're just not going to reach with our fighters. So I wouldn't do that, you know? I would just kind of leave it. Maybe for the sake of healing if needed, or backup after it gets overwhelmed, but we're not going to have that problem for this early of a stage. Everyone should be able to get through the first couple stages pretty easy before getting to the boss. And again, this is only a day, what was it, 16 account? It's pretty sad. It's a baby account. If you have Abomination, you're going to be pretty golden here. He can be a tank. He can withstand being in the center and also do some decent damage. Poor Ain is just not doing any damage. It's so Estra's like, hold on, I got you. She's such a beast with her AoE smash that extends higher in range. See, it goes up further. Can hit a little bit more than just the one spot. She can hit anything that's actually hitting the fence as well. Okay, so you're going to be in luck if you have any fighters like her that have extra range. Just kind of use what you got, honestly. So let's continue to stage 2. Same setup. We're just going to, literally do the same thing. Why not? I think, you know what? I think, who's better? I think my Wrath is better than my Deimos, so putting them there. I'm going to do the same thing, and then we're going to skip to the end. All right, there we go. Another victory again. It's pushing forward to the next stage. And let's see, is the next stage the one that starts to change? They start to change their shape. Looks like this one, it might be the same as well. It just gets harder in difficulty. Yes, so let's do the same setup and then come back to the end again. And we're able to clear it yet again with the same exact setup. Easy peasy. I'm going to talk about something with the Nightmare faction before we get to the final stage. But I'll wait to do that until we're there. This is just annoying. Until Wrath does his like little extra smash, it's so slow. Okay. Onward. And again. Getting a little bit more balanced here. You can see Wrath is actually holding his own pretty good. Those promotions are killing me though. Promotions are huge for stats. My biggest advice is to actually get your promotions farmed. I just wish that we were able to farm them without waiting for the delay of this update. It's just such a waste of energy right now if it was to start farming them, unfortunately. And we're done with that last stage before the boss battle. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, as we go to the boss battle, let's let it roll in. All right, we got to try to get the best we can. This is going to be hilarious. So the key here is actually Wrath. So the Lords, or the Nightmare faction, I should say, their Lord skill is regarding attack speed. So the more Nightmare heroes you have in your roster, the bigger your attack speed gets. So even if you're not going to use them potentially, you could take advantage of that as well. So let's take a look at this map. So I can have like 3 people in a line plus a couple here. So I don't want to block everyone in front. So I actually don't think I'm going to use as many defenders as I did there, because I just sat there on the bench, right? So what I think I'm going to do is actually take out her and find some other Nightmare unit to throw in, if I can. Now, do I even have any? That's the real question. All right, we're just going to throw in a Daemon. He's also a fighter, so this could be something that maybe you're like, all right, can I use him? He can inflict a stun. It's only to 1 enemy 2 times. 3 enemy, meh. Not really worth leveling just for the sake of this, but if you're working on your Abomination Fusion, maybe this is something where you would choose to level him up just for this. But he's going to give me another bonus. So they have to be deployed though. So he's just going to be thrown somewhere and die. Sorry, Daemon, he's going to be a sacrifice. But that's going to help me get better stats. Now, I can't deploy a unit above ground, a tile unit. So greed cannot help us. So let's go in and I'll show you what I mean. So here we are, the boss rush phase. So I'm going to put her in the middle because her AoE smashes are going to attack everyone. But we also can put people in front. So if you don't have a lot of heroes, honestly, I suggest doing the front way instead. So like, let me restart here. Hold on. I think this is actually going to be the case where I put everyone in front. So like she can be here and have 1 unit in front to protect her. Like she could be here, right? Okay. And then we can put him here and him here. And then she can still attack whatever's going into their space and next to her and in front of her. And we can take advantage of her full attack. We could also just throw Ain in here as like a backup to somebody. He could be behind the wall when things get crazy, or he could just be up here, but he'll probably die. So maybe just in case like someone dies, like Deimos is probably going to die, so I'll put him here. But watch this. Daemon, who cares? He's not going to do any damage. He's just going to throw him here to be a sacrifice. Boom. He just boosted the attack speed. Even if he dies instantly, he still boosted the attack speed of everybody else. So that's kind of the joy of this, is being able to take advantage of that. But see how people are dying already. This is like not having Volca. Volca is the real answer for this making it easy, and not having your heroes die so early on. That's just the reality. She gives some healing, and unfortunately, well, we don't have her yet. So we can't stay alive, at least when it comes to putting people on the front side, right? And this is not even, we're just not even to the boss rush phase part, right? That's a sad part. That's the sad part. So I'm just going to leave this and let's see how far we do with putting people in the front formation. And I'm going to compare it with putting behind the wall. This is the really, really sad part is poor Estrid over here is just literally doing all the work. That's all Estrid. That's all Estrid. I don't think I actually need to put her back down again, but it's fine. Demos is just going to die so quick. See how hard this really is, guys? So if you're dying early, this is the reality. When you're not like maxed out level 60 characters with decent mythic gear, this is just hard. It just really is hard. Poor Estrid's just hanging there all on her own, being a beast for a while, but now she's not, obviously. She can't handle all of that. She hung for a bit, but we can't even beat the boss rush phase. Isn't that silly, guys? So now let's do the example of putting everybody behind the wall. So if I put her here, him here, him here. Kind of it. Just wait for them to hit the wall. That's it. That's all she wrote. And then maybe in front of Demos. And then again, for the sake of just, I guess, giving us the attack speed boost to plus up to 20% with 3 of them. 5, 10, 20, 35%. Wish I had one more fighter to lay down. But yeah, this is going to be a safer route. But we're going to take damage to our fence this way. But it's what we got to do. Alright, so we're going to let our ultimate fly. I just want to get this set. Usually on my main account, I don't even use ultimates until we're at the point of past the boss rush phase, but we have to get there. You see how much of a difference this makes? I was going slow at 1 time speed, but now you can see we're already at 55%. We're okay. We're not going to die this time. So definitely use that wall to your advantage. If you just find yourself dying too quickly, it is what it is. Let there be just 1 unit in front, and you're just not going to survive it very long. It is what it is. Or try to save your ultimate burst like that for, like, see now, boom, boom, when you really need it. Don't use it when there's like 1 person left. I have it on full auto for ultimate. I might regret that. But yeah, this is gonna be rough. Look at that. We're barely gonna take this out. That's super sad, but you know what? We did it. We did it. It's fine. And then we'll get to, well, we didn't do it yet. We're about to do it. We did it. Not yet. Almost. It's just Estrid being a beast. Deimos is slow killing this guy. Look at how much damage the fence is taken in the middle there. That's not good. It's without even getting to the actual fight yet. Oh boy. So poor Estrid is actually taking some damage too because of all that. So I could technically like try to protect her for as long as I can, but then she's not going to do much damage. So it's kind of silly, I think, to do that. We're just going to let it go and get whatever we can. This is the reality of early game Conqueror, guys. And I have a really, really top tier hero with Estrid. I just don't have top tier gear and artifacts and whatnot, right? I guess I could try to block some of them here. With Avalanche, you can kill a little bit and stun some, but look at that. Overwhelmed already and we only got to E. The reality of early game Conqueror, guys. This is the reality. Don't feel guilty when you see everybody popping their S's and S pluses and triple S's and whatever. This is the reality of an early game fight. My Estrid's going to be doing all the work for me. Wrath is pretty solid, but look at, like, mine is only missing 2-star promotions. My Deimos is 5-star, not even 6-star. I have no promotions on Wrath yet. Like, this is just, unfortunately, the reality of an early game fight like this. Don't feel guilty. Like, I'm still in the top 94%. I don't know. That does not sound good. Wait. 94. Does that mean? That's not good. It means I'm terrible. It's fine. All right, redeem shop. We still get rewards. So look at this, guys. 1,200 already. So we actually can get some ancient summoning crystals very quickly. Once the other one's open, we'll get more. And while we're here, because it's still happening, let's just pop it. Let's just pop it and see what happens. And we get exactly what we expect, a Nero. So this account so far has gotten exactly what we expect. 2 Neros already. Okay. I do have some other summons I can do, but I'm going to wait until the actual event. But yeah, this is recorded on Monday the 19th when the first day of Conqueror popped. I'm not sure if I'm posting it the same day, next day, or whatever. But yeah, early game Conqueror, that is the reality. Don't be stressed, especially when your account is looking like mine, until you really get rolling and you have your people in better gear. Oh yeah, better gear, bruh. I could have moved this gear to someone who's actually part of the fight, like Deimos. Yeah, we'll leave Wrath alone. Let's go ahead and use Deimos. He is our other DPS here. Why not? So I'm going to take my best set that's on her, give him 100% crit rate and so much better stats, right? And then I'm going to give him a level 10 in Keen Wisdom because we're not using Egil right now. There we go. All right, and now we're going to go in here to our event. I was trying to remember where the hell it was. Immortal Codex. And now we've already did the lineup, right? So now it's just a matter of hitting auto and seeing if you get better. Unless you want to time your ultimates, you can just improve the heroes you're using and let it full YOLO and see what happens. I'm hoping we'll continue using our ultimates if we last longer in the fight. And this time Deimos is going to do a lot more damage, so it's going to be a lot quicker as well. It's going to feel like we have Power of Dominance turned on, but that does not exist for these fights. But instead of there being such a slow delay with waiting for Deimos to finish killing stuff, we're now actually keeping up with our Estrid center damage dealing, right? Deimos is a beast right now. Look at him go. Look at how much better he's doing. Now he's kicking Wrath's butt. It's called better gear. Go figure. All right, and now we're on to the boss rush phase. Go, 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 go. YOLO. The timing was a little bit different. You could see that Estrid did not have her ultimate ready right away like she did the first time. Almost ready. Go, 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 go. Oh, God. And we're already overwhelmed, and we still did the same. Actually, we did worse. That's ironic. That's because the timings are different for the ultimate. Oh, the irony. We did worse. Anyway, time your ultimates. Make sure you're ready to go when they come out with her. Yeah, that was all about Estrid's ultimate. That's super funny. But you can see here, all of a sudden, look at how much better Deimos did. You know, just move your gear around, be smart about it, and do what you can. It's still worth it, even if you can't go far, because these are pretty good rewards. And at the end of each week, you're going to get even more later on. You'll get, like, the bonuses for, I guess, these challenge leaderboard type bonuses. Ranking rewards depending on where you are. If you're in the top 100%, meaning you're trying, you're going to get something, right? Like how bad I was. And I still am going to get something as a bonus. So I love that. I really do. I think it's just a nice little incentive to keep trying harder. But all right, guys, that was our team for the Conqueror boss, for the super basic do what you can. This is the reality. And honestly, if you can get Abomination, he's amazing. Even in endgame, higher level teams, Abomination's amazing for Conqueror Codex. But at this point of the game, you should not be focusing who to level up for the sake of something very niche like Codex. You just want to get people leveled up that are good for everywhere in the game in general. So like that's why I was very happy to work on my Wrath to get him 6 stars. Now I just got to farm some promotions, and yeah, he has no skills, all that fun stuff, but we'll get there eventually.